Hello everyone, welcome to LRDIprep. My name is Samir Surdana. So guys, in this video lesson, I'm going to cover CAT 2019 Slot 2 set. It's a marks and question set of CAT 2019 Slot 2, an excellent set which is based on the concept of quantitative reasoning. Guys, you can subscribe to LRDIprep for your 100% syllabus coverage of CAT and other MBA entrance exam. Also, to attend my live session on Unacademy Plus, you can use the code LRDSMIR Live for plus subscription. Now let's have a look at the set, guys. This is a set which we will be discussing in this video lesson. It says the first year students in a business school are split into 6 sections. In 2019, the business statistic course was taught in these 6 sections by Annie, A, B, C, D, E, and F. These are the faculty members who are preparing the question for these two, right? Quickly go through the information, guys. Just pause the video and go through the information, right? Now, once you go through the information, you'll get to know, right, some important points that these are the faculty members who are making questions of 2 subjects, questions for midterm and questions for the end term, worth 100 marks each. Now, ET contain more questions than MT. That's the first point that you need to know. ET contain more questions than MT. Keep this in mind. Then next you have questions for MT and ET were prepared collectively by the 6 faculty members. So these 6 faculty members whom the name of these faculty members started from A, B, C, D, E, F are preparing the questions for these 2 terms, right? Now considering MT and ET together, each faculty member prepared the same number of questions. Every faculty is preparing the same number of questions. Now let's talk about first how many questions these faculty members are preparing for end term and the midterm, right? Now, the 2 terms, midterm and then I have end term. And the faculty members are A, B, C, D, E, and F. These are the 6 faculty members. You need to understand the instruction part very, very carefully. Number of ET questions are more than MT, and every faculty member is preparing the same number of questions. So can I say that all of them x, total number of questions will definitely be 6x. That means, or you can say that total number of questions will definitely be the multiple of 6. Okay. Now each of MT and ET had at least 4 questions that were worth 5 marks. Now if I talk about MT and ET, the minimum number of questions of 4 marks each in both of these two are 4. 5 marks each are 4. So that means 20 marks worth question will be coming from the 5 marks question. At least 3 questions that were worth 10 marks each. So 30 marks question will be coming from 10 marks questions. And at least 2 questions of 15 marks each. So 30 marks question will be coming from 15 marks. Total you can see that are 80 marks. So you are left with total 20 more marks. And because these are the only 3 possible marks questions, either you can have a 5 marks question, or you can have a 10 mark question, or you can have a 15 mark question. So can I say that the rest of the 20 marks question will be made with a combination of 5, 10 and 50. Now here comes your quantitative reasoning skills, where you are supposed to know how many possible combinations are there. If I want the total 20 marks, how can I make total 20 marks with a combination of 5, 10 and 15? The first possible combination is all the questions are of worth 5. All questions are of 5 marks. Second combination is 2 questions are of 5 marks, 1 question is of 10 mark. Third combination is 1 5 and then 1 15, and the fourth combination is both questions are of 10 marks, right? These are the only possible combination to have a 20 marks question. That means, now you can see that the minimum number of questions are 9 in MT and ET. So, and these 9 questions will carry 80 marks. So can I say total number of questions will definitely be more than 9 here, and ET also more than 9 here. And the maximum number of questions in one particular term that you can add would be 4. So none of these 2 values is more than 13. See that this value is greater than 9, this value is greater than 9. Total number of questions are more than 18. So can I say that this total number 6x is a number which is greater than 18, and the maximum number of questions that you can add over here as well as over here are 4. So the maximum possible number of empty questions are 13 or this can also be 13. So can I say 6x will be greater than 18 and less than 26? So tell me a number which is a multiple of 6 but lies between 18 and 26, and that number you can see would be 24. So can I say the total number of questions has to be 24, and each of them will be making 4 questions. Each of them will be making 4 questions, right? There's a first part that you need to do, right? If you don't get to this point that each of them are making 4 questions, you'll not be able to solve the set. Now, x is equal to 4, we go to, and the total number of questions are 24. Now, how is it possible to make the total number of questions 24 with ET to be greater than MT? Now, the number of ET questions should be more than MT. That means if I'm taking 4 questions here, I need to take 3 here. If I'm taking 3 here, I need to take 2 here. I cannot take 2 questions here, cannot take 2 questions here. The combination is the only possible combination to have 24 questions is that you have 13 questions here and you have 11 questions here. Because I want total number of questions to be 24, ET having more than MT questions. So I need to take 13 number of questions here and 11 questions here. So can I say the number of questions in ET would be 13 and the number of questions in MT would be 11. That's the next point that you need to keep in your mind, or you need to observe. 13 questions here, 11 here, only then you'll be able to make total number of questions as equal to 24 with every faculty member making 4 questions. Okay, so this is something that you need to sort it out till this point, right? So if you read the information till this point, you'll have to sort out this all information. It's pure quantitative reasoning, guys, right? Okay, next it says, any prepared the 5th question. Now we have to see which question is prepared by which faculty member. And because it is given that in both MT and ET, all the 5 marks question preceded the 10 marks question, and all the 15 marks question followed the 10 marks question. That means first in a particular term, I will be making a question of 5 marks each, then I will be making 10 marks each question, then I'll be making 15 marks each question. So first I need to make 5 marks, 10 marks, and then 15 marks, right? And now that we get to know that there are 11 questions here and 13 questions here, let me clear this space so that we can make another table, right? So this part is clear to everybody, right? I hope you have cleared this part, right? Now let's move forward. You have 11 questions here, 13 questions here. Now, if I want 13 questions here, that means I need to take this set. I need to take this set in ET. And if I want 11 questions here, I need to take any of these 2 set in MT. But this case is definitely eliminated. Only they will be able to make 13 here and 11 here. So this case is definitely eliminated, 5 plus 5 plus 10. Now let's see the number of questions, right? The number of questions that total number of the total they are making are 24, 13 in ET and 11 in MT. Now let's note down the numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. These are the 13 questions. I need to find out which question in MT is of which mark. These are the question number, guys, right? These are the question number: 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. And then I need to find out in MT I need to have 11 questions, in ET I need to have 13 questions. I need to see that which question is of 5 marks and who is preparing that question. This is the table now I need to complete with the help of these 5 instructions. It says any prepare the 5th question for both MT and ET. So 5th question for both MT and ET is prepared by any. So any is preparing this question, right? In both MT and ET. And in both of it, it carries 5 marks. In both of it, it carries 5 marks. Now you see that because there is a condition given that the 5 marks question are preceded to 10 marks and 10 marks are preceded to 15 marks. And minimum number of questions of 5 were 4 here. And because 5th question is also 5 marks, can I eliminate the option of having 10 plus 10? Because if I take a case of 10 plus 10 in MT, I'll not be able to have 5 questions in MT, right? So in midterm, if the 5th question is carrying 5 marks, that means the minimum number of 5 marks question in MT has to be 5, because 4 is already given and 1 would be this one. So can I say these are the 2 extra questions of 20 marks for MT. These are the questions of ET, right? So there were 4 questions of ET, minimum 4 questions of 5 marks were given. 4 are these. So can I say the first 8 questions in ET will be of 5 marks each. First 8 questions of ET would be 5 marks each. So can I say the first 8 questions will be carrying 5 marks. And in MT, 4 questions, the minimum 5 marks question, 1 is more here. So can I say minimum number of 5 marks question are 5 here. Now the 10 marks question, you see that in MT, the minimum number of 10 marks question given to you were 3. So I need to take the next 3 questions to be 10 marks each. And there were 2 questions of 15 marks and 2 here and 1 question of this 15. So total number of 15 marks question would be 3. So 9, 10 and 11 would be 15. Here I have 4 5 marks given and the 4 5 marks here. Total 8 questions of 5 marks. Next 3 questions will be of 10 mark and the next 2 questions will be of 15 marks, right? So this is what you have. This is our information, right? Now we get to know which question is carrying how many marks. All I need to do is now assign the faculty, that's it. Now Annie prepared the 5th question for both MT and ET. For MT this question carried 5 marks, okay. Annie prepared the 1 question for MT only. So Annie is preparing only 1 question of MT. Can I say this will be the only question in MT prepared by the Annie? Every other faculty member prepare more than 1 question for MT. Now Annie is preparing 1 question here, every other faculty member is preparing more than 1 question. So can I say because total value is 11, I have 5 members here. So each of them will be preparing minimum 2 questions, only then I'll be able to make it as 11. Okay. Total number of questions are 4, so 1 is here. So Annie will be preparing 3 questions here. Total are 4, 2 is here. So all these values are 2, right? So I get to know Annie is preparing 1 here and 3 questions of ET. Now 3 questions of ET is prepared by Annie. Okay, let's see that what are those 3 questions. Now Chetan prepared all the questions prepared by a faculty member appeared consecutively in MT as well as ET. So if I have 3 questions, you see that the number of questions prepared by the faculty member should be consecutive. So if Annie is preparing 3 questions in ET, all those 3 questions has to be consecutive. Those can be 5, 6, 7 or 4, 5, 6 or it can be even 4, 5, 6, it can be even 3, 4, 5, right? But we do not know what are the 3 consecutive values we need to take, but there's a point here that every faculty member is preparing the questions consecutively. Third statement says Chetan prepared the 3rd question in both MT and ET. The 3rd question of MT and ET both is prepared by Chetan. Okay. Now, right? All right. Isha prepared the 8th question in both. Isha is preparing 8th question in both. Isha is preparing 8th question in both. Okay. This is Isha and this is also Isha. Fakir prepared the 1st question of MT. Fakir prepared the 1st question of MT and the last question of ET. Fakir prepared the 1st question of MT and the last question in ET. They prepared the last question of MT. They prepared the last question of MT. Okay, the last question of MT is prepared by Dev. Okay, this person is Dev. And Dev is preparing the first one in IT. Dev is preparing the first question in ET. Now just use the point, the number of questions prepared by the faculty member are consecutive. And Dev is preparing 2 questions in ET. So can I say the next question has to be prepared by Dev? And C is also preparing 2 questions in ET. So this question must be prepared by C. A is preparing 3 questions of ET, so the next 3 questions will be of A. The next 2, E is preparing 2 questions, so next 2 questions will be of E. And now because F is also preparing 2 questions, question number 12 must be prepared by F. So these 2 will be left for only, we are done with A, only B, right? So these 2 questions must be prepared by B. All right? Similarly here, because F is preparing 2 questions, so this question must be prepared by F. C is preparing 2 questions, this question must be prepared by C. This question is prepared by A, 1 question is prepared by A. Now these 2 questions must be prepared by, cannot be prepared by E, because if I'm taking this question to be prepared by E, then this will be the only question left and no one is making 1 question except A. So if E is preparing question number 8, E must be preparing question number 9. 7 cannot be prepared by E because then 6 will be left alone. And then if I take, okay, now see that D is preparing 2 questions, so 10th question must be prepared by D. So we're done with A, C, D, E, F, only B is left, so these 2 questions must be prepared by B. That's it. Now this whole set is completed and you can answer all the questions now very quickly, right? One of the best set I have ever seen in CAT exam. This was asked in 19 slot 2. The second question in ET was prepared by, Dev, so answer would be D option, right? How many 5 marks question were there in MT and ET combined? 5 marks question in MT and ET. You see that we have already seen the 5 marks question here are 5 and here we have 8 questions. So combined 5 marks question are 13. Who prepared 15 marks question for MT and ET? Who prepared 15 marks question for MT and ET? 15 marks question for MT is prepared by Dev and 15 marks question in ET are prepared by Fakir. Dev and Fakir. So these are the answer, right? Dev and Fakir. So D will be the answer of the question. Fourth question, which of the following question did Betty prepared in ET? B is preparing, which of the following questions did Betty prepare? Okay. In ET. Okay, so in ET, you see that in ET, B is preparing question number 9 and question number 10. 9th and 10th number question, sorry, question number 10 and question number 11, sorry. Question number 10 and question number 11 is prepared by B in ET. So 10th option is there, these are the 2 wrong, right? So 10th number question is prepared by B, so this A is the correct answer to the question. Now this set is completed, guys. A very, very important set. I have discussed the solution of all previous year LRDI set. You can watch the previous videos. The link of many such videos of the previous year CAT paper are also given in the description part of the video. Just have a look at it. Now, you see that, guys, there's an iconic CAT 2021 subscription live on Unacademy Plus. If you go for Plus subscription using my referral code LRDI Smear Live, you can also opt for iconic CAT subscription. This will give you 10% off on normal subscription as well as on iconic subscription. It will be mentored by the students of top B schools. Bumper offer for CAT 2021 is live. If you go for subscription now, for a 6-month subscription on CAT, will give you a subscription till CAT 2021. India's largest scholarship test is happening on every Sunday on Unacademy, where you can win the scholarship from a pool of 55 lakh rupees. These are the ranks that you will be, based on your ranks, these are the awards that you will be getting. And for the registration of the test, you can use my code LRDI Smear Live. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next part.